Hi, everyone. Welcome to Soul Connections. I'm your host, Polly Jo Labbe, here at Trinity Temple of Sacred Wisdom. Thank you for joining us live on our YouTube channel, or even if you're watching our recording. Thank you. We are here tonight to connect you with your purpose, your life mission, and to reconnect you with your soul and your higher self. Sometimes life gets in our way, and it's hard to remember how to really listen to our own wisdom, our own guidance system from our angels, our guides, our ancestors. They're all here as your spiritual team to help you along your life's journey. So that's what our show is about. We're going to do a meditation to help you reconnect, recenter, and start off the week in a more centered place. And then we will invite in our teams to join us with wisdom and maybe some laughs and stuff too, and some energy clearing as well. Because my team, if you're here, they can't help but help you out. So we will be doing that. And then after our meditation, as always, I'll be pulling some cards for guidance from your team through mine. And tonight's deck is the Spirit Oracle by Tony Carmen Salerno. This is a deck I've had for a while, but I haven't used it, so it's kind of nice that it wants to come back out and play. I really like how aligned it is with each of the chakras, as well as, words of wisdom about like how to do self-care and how to really nurture ourselves as we move forward through life's challenges, because maybe it's been a little challenging, or maybe things are just taking off and you want to just ride the wave, which can be kind of scary as well. So let's see what the team has to say tonight. So if you are just joining us for the first time, welcome. We're happy to have you. And I pull cards for every single person who asks. We keep going until we're done. So if that's something that interests you, just type into the chat, yes, please. And that lets us know that you would like a card drawn, because I do not automatically draw just because you're here. I want to respect your boundaries and your privacy if you just want to be here for the meditation or maybe listen. And I invite you to stay tuned to all of the cards that are drawn, because it gives us some insight into the energy that's going to be around for the rest of the week. And many people find that each card applies to them in some way. The card drawn for them may be very spot on for one particular problem, but the other cards often are supporting actors and help us check in. So I invite you to stick in and hear the themes that run throughout the week, so we have a heads up and we can be ready to maneuver any energy that might be coming our way. So thanks again for joining us. To start our meditation, I invite you to get comfy, get cozy, make sure that you sit back in your chair if you're in a chair, or you can lay down. You want to have your arms and your legs uncrossed. That way the energy can flow to you and through you without any circuits being blocked, because we love to do a fully connected meditation. And so we want you to have the whole experience. So we're going to start by taking a few deep breaths. And so as we do that, you can gently close your eyes. And we're going to breathe in spirit and release our stress. And breathe in spirit and release our overwhelm. And breathe in spirit and release any of our worries. Now we're gently going to focus on our heart, becoming aware of its beating, aware of the breath as it goes in and out gently. And just noticing our life force energy. Do we feel tired and depleted? Do we feel energetic and ready to go? Just becoming aware of how energy is flowing for you in this moment. And tonight we are going to begin our grounding with our root chakra. And our root chakra is located at the base of our spine. And you may experience it as red in color. And just as we connect to the root chakra, allowing it to become brighter, fuller. And as it does that, allowing it to plug in and connect to our Earth star beneath our feet. So if you can imagine a cube or a star, a Merkaba, a tetrahedron beneath your feet, underneath the ground, we want to connect to that earth anchor that we have beneath us. And as we feel that anchoring sensation, knowing that our earth star is also connected directly to Grandmother Earth's heartbeat, her energy flow, and she can send energy now to us to recharge our batteries. And just allowing that energy flow to come up through your legs, beginning by filling that beautiful first chakra, that juicy red, filled with safety and stability. The foundation for our family, our homes, our work, our relationships. And then moving up to our second chakra, right below the navel. Some people experience it as orange in color. Noticing the ebb and flow of the emotional energy contained here. Returning your water into balance. Allowing you space to experience all your feelings and all of your sensations so that they may inform not only your logic brain, but also connect deeply to your intuition so that it can guide you. And moving the energy up into our third chakra below our rib cage, and it's beautiful yellow like the sun, our personal sun, to shine brightly out. And as this energy gets grounded and refilled and recharged by Grandmother Earth, allowing the anxiety or overwhelm or frustration to simply melt away, filling the spaces with self confidence, self worth, and really cleansing any bully energy that you've experienced outside you, inside you, detaching from any negative self talk, filling with that nurturing mother energy from Grandmother Earth. And then moving up into our heart chakra that many people experience as green or pink, refilling all of the chambers of the heart with love and compassion, forgiveness and awareness. Also filling our inner child with peace and serenity, safety and security, love and attention, and inviting that unconditional love energy to fill until it is overflowing. And when it is overflowing, feeling it flow down your arms and into your hands so that love energy can be shared with all that you touch and all that you connect with. Now bringing our attention and our awareness to our fifth chakra in our throat, that beautiful blue, and inviting the blue to become clearer and brighter, allowing this chakra to stretch and expand so that we have more room for communication, for truth and integrity to be spoken, for ways for us to express who we truly are, our passions, our desires, our creativity, and releasing any ways where we feel held back from that. Maybe in the back of the neck, in the jaw, on the shoulders, in the front of the sternum. Just allowing for just a moment the restraining energy to dissolve so we can simply be present in our fullness in this moment. And moving into our third chakra, our third eye chakra, sorry, in the middle of our forehead. Some people experience it as shades of blue or purple. And just allowing some space for the mind to quiet, the logic brain to have a little vacation, the thoughts and ideas to become deeply grounded and focused, and reconnecting to our intuition, our sixth sense, integrating that with all of our senses, and even inviting in the higher sense from our higher self, the seventh sense. Dissolving any tension in the forehead, the eyes, the jaws. And now bringing our attention to our crown chakra with the golden white light. And imagining and reconnecting to our lotus in our crown, the 1,000 petals of crystalline energy, each petal connecting to a different vibration and frequency. And the more we allow our lotus to bloom, the more wisdom we can connect to and reconnect to. And inviting our crown chakra to also ground and connect, but this time to our star chakra above. And some people experience the star chakra as the root chakra of your higher self. Plugging in that connection, releasing any separation or disconnection you've been experiencing, and allowing it to center and ground in the energy from the divine above that our soul chakra is connected to, and Grandmother Earth beneath. And with our chakra system activated, welcoming in the energy of our spiritual teams, our angels, our guides, and our ancestors, our mystical creatures, our animals, all divine of the highest, fullest, and brightest vibration available to us in this moment. And while we know they're with us always, just inviting them to be closer so we can have more of a connection in our human experience. And knowing that in this sacred temple, that we do our healing work for the good of all and harm to none. And we ask the temple to create protection for us, around us, a bubble of protection around ourselves, a bubble of protection around the space that we're in, a bubble of protection around our community that is gathered here, so we can safely relax and allow spirit to come through. And welcoming in any messages from your team at this moment. Maybe you have a particular question for them. Maybe you would like a gift. And even if you do not sense that in the moment, creating some space in your heart that it can happen during the card draws, or it can happen when you're sleeping, or in the next few days, you see it through messages. But knowing and expecting the communication, where they are here to support you. And now gently asking the divine energy to wash over us anything that we have released, dissolved, letting it wash down into the earth to be composted, to help us plant the seeds of our future dreams and wishes. Creating a fertile soil for us to walk on. And now, with gratitude, we'll begin to dissolve our meditation, but we will invite our teams to stay present so that they can assist us with these readings, with these interactions. And you may even want to journal with automatic writing to allow the connected energy to continue to flow. And bring your energy and your awareness back to your heart. Taking a few deep breaths, really allow yourself to feel the weight of your body in the chair or on the floor or in the bed. Really feel the muscles and the clothes on your body. Feel the warmth or the coolness on your skin. Be aware of the sounds in your environment, the smells, even the texture of your clothes, or a blanket, or a pillow. Feel that grounded reconnection to this moment, to this place, in this time of now. And as you dissolve your meditation, you can stretch or yawn, rub your hands together, rub your feet on the floor, whatever will help you become more present. Welcome back. So I hope you enjoyed that, and feel free to journal any information that may have come in through your connection to your team, and just open up the possibilities that even more wisdom can come through in our conversations coming up next. So if you would like me to pull a card for you, all you have to do is type in yes, please, and I will honor that for everybody who's present. Tonight's deck is the Spirit Oracle by Tony Carmen Salerno. It's a deck I've had for a long time, and I haven't used it in a while. It wanted to come out and play, and I love when they want to be be of assistance. So this will be nice to see. And each card also has it has a picture on the front with a message, and it has a message on the back. And the color of the card on the back lets me know which chakra you are working with this week. And then I'll share even more information that comes in from my spiritual team. So if you would like a card, just please type in yes, please, and Rob will get us started. All right, Bobby Lee. Nice. I love this card for you. Let me see if I can get it out. There we go. This one is called Angel Over Me. And you can see she's laying there, and the angel is just spreading its wings in protection so that she can rest and feel comforted. And the message on the back of the card says, protection card. Angel wings surround you. Trust, replace fear with love. You are eternally held safe within the arms of an angel. And what I'm seeing for you is that that gentleness, that sometimes we feel so burnt out or raw with emotions that we don't even have the strength to really move forward even sometimes. And your angels are telling you and reminding you that they are surrounding you, they are protecting you, they are here with you always. You're never, ever alone. And you can call on the angels, even if you don't usually work with angels. You can just say, angels, guides, spiritual team, please surround and protect me. Especially in those times when we feel very vulnerable. And I keep hearing the word raw emotionally, which is, sometimes we get a little spent. So just remember they're here to love and protect you, and that really take care of yourself, do some self nurturing, um, you know, take some naps, unplug from electronics if you need to, turn off your phone, take a tubby with some Epsom salts and maybe some rose, and just allow yourself to feel that warmth and that loving energy, and have it infuse you with that safety, kind of like wrapping yourself in a nice warm blanket. The angels can be that warm blanket for you. So I hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for joining us tonight. Have a great rest of your week. Simon, nice to have you too. Thank you. So your card, Simon. Oh, and I forgot to tell Bobby Lee that your card is all about your throat chakra. So it's all about how you express yourself. So maybe you've had trouble expressing yourself, and that's why you've been a little burnt. So Simon, yours is also in the fifth chakra, and yours is the guidance card. And I love the beautiful sun peeking out even with the dark clouds overhead, and your card says on the back, release the past to the eternal winds and allow new energies to enter your life. You are a creation that is vast and endless, with no beginning and no end. Allow your life to flow like a river. The spirit of life will guide you and keep you safe. And part of what I'm seeing for you is that um, sometimes we just need to know that our intuition is on the spot, right? We sometimes second guess ourselves, and so we're not looking for guidance necessarily from other people around us, but we want to hear what spirit is moving us toward and moving us away from. And the guidance part is that there are so many things to see in front of you. Don't look back. I'm seeing like this wide open spaces in front of you, and the storm clouds are behind you, and they're drifting even farther away from you. They're not following you where you're headed. So focus on the things that really bring you sunshine, um, and really tap into some of your creative outlets. Um, if you like to sing or write or play music, or if you like to garden, or put Legos together, whatever your creative passion is, do some of that, because your soul needs a little bit of that. Um, yeah, that creativity food is how I'm hearing it. You need to eat some creativity food, because we get filled up, right? When we do our passions and our things that we love, we feel really good after. So give that a shot. Thank you for joining us, Simon. Nice to have you here. Oh, Andrew, one of my buddies. I guess it's a fifth chakra night. Well, yours has a little bit of one of the soul chakras too. So your card is faith. And I really love all the blue and the white in that. Um, so it says, there are no obstacles in your way. Follow your heart. The path is safe. The way ahead, clear. Have faith. Very similar. We're having some similar messages. Um, so what I'm seeing is that that trust that we're meant to have with the divine. It always feels like this leap of faith, and it feels like we're trying to jump over the Grand Canyon. But in reality, it's just stepping over a crack in the sidewalk. And there's no way to truly fall when we do that. When we trust that we're going exactly where we're meant to be. And so what I'm seeing for you is it might be a little bit of a jump, whether it's a move. It feels movement-y. So I don't know whether you're planning on moving or if you're thinking about changing jobs, or maybe you're just thinking about um, devoting more time to your creative projects like music, or um, I know you're a fantastic chef, so maybe it's something along those lines. But it's like, trust that this is what's supposed to happen. This is what's supposed to unfold, and that you're being held and caught in more ways than you know. And so just keep on with that, believing in your truth. And don't let the doubt settle. Welcome the doubt in and say, thank you for showing me what, you know, what some part of me is worried about, but I'm not going to worry about it. I'm going to hand it back over. Because you're exactly where you're supposed to be, and you're heading in totally the right direction. So I hope that helps. Thanks for joining us tonight, hon. Have a great one. Ah, beautiful Ellen. All right, some more blue. So your card is a place beyond time. I love how it's shining through. All that pink and purple is shining through the blue, and how vibrant that is. And it says on the back, don't get so caught up in with the everyday drama of life. Close your eyes, focus on your breath, and allow it to carry you into a peaceful space inside your heart, an eternal place beyond time filled only with love. And what I'm seeing for you is, and you know this, just sometimes we need those reminders, but you have a beautiful, big, loving heart that's so giving and gentle and caring. And so allow yourself to dive into that place and love and nurture and care for yourself, and allow that place where you're engulfed in the love energy be what moves you throughout your day. And anything that isn't connected to that, um, you can lovingly let it go and move where the love energy is full. So if you've been around a lot of negativity, if you've been feeling a lot of the the depressing energy, that heaviness sneaking in, all of that needs to go. That's not who you are. That's not who you are meant to be. So your team is just reminding you to delve back into your heart, and our pets are a great way to remind us how to give that unconditional love, because that's all they give to us. They don't have conditions. They just, they're here. And so you can connect with your pets and feel that deep connection to remind you what that heart center place feels like if you're having trouble. But really just what I'm seeing is, put yourself in situations and places where your beautiful heart is supported by others around you. And if you're not in the right company right now, maybe you need to readjust that. Because there are lots of us who enjoy you and your lovely creativity, and you deserve to be appreciated and loved like that. All right. Have a great night and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for joining us. Michelle, nice to have you here. All right, another blue card. Guess what, guys? We're in throat chakra land. So your card is ancient knowledge. And I love this because it has the Star of David, it has the Ankh, it has the Jesus energy, it has the Om. So your card says, there's a flame inside your heart, a light that stems from the dawn of time. Ancient knowledge and ancient love are being rekindled. Close your eyes, connect with and feel the loving wisdom you hold. Let it flow out from your heart and transform your life. So what I am sensing for you is a reconnecting with spirit, a reconnecting with the divine energy that you connect with, whether you connect with God or goddess or oneness or all that is, or consciousness, or all of the above. Just really taking some time to open up those channels again. And maybe with the ancient wisdom, sometimes that's an invitation to reconnect with some old spiritual gifts that you may have. Sometimes it's something that you did earlier in your life, in this lifetime, and maybe it's something that's been like nudging you from your past life, because I'm seeing some other alternative types of healing connection. I see like an Egyptian and a Roman, and I see like almost like a Celtic druid, maybe energy, that maybe some of those types of things could be reintegrated into how you express yourself. You don't have to dive fully into them as if it were a religion, but more of a way to have one more channel to tune into the divine. We want a complex cable package when it comes to the divine. We don't want the basic. So the more ways we can connect, the better, right? And the more ways we feel that connection, the more filled up we feel. And then we share that with everyone around us. We can't help it. So see how your spirit wants to express itself, and how the divine wants to connect to you, and ways you might want to connect to the divine. And I invite you to journal about that, because I feel like it's right on the tip of your tongue. So maybe give yourself some space to find out what that might be. Because Lord knows we need all the healers on the planet that we can get to share their light and their gifts, because, yeah, we need it. Thanks for joining us, sweetie. Thank you, and hope you come again. Mary, nice to have you. Finally a card that's gold. So your card, Mary, is joy. Look at her. I love her beautiful mask and the attention to her third eye. How pretty that is. And it's all about Kuan Yin. So it's meant to connect to Kuan Yin. Kuan Yin, love and compassion, a time of healing. You are being showered with love and light. Accept this gift. A newfound joy for life will replace your sadness. We can all use that. So what I'm sensing for you is Kuan Yin is, regardless of what religion you connect to, or she will come through for you. Sometimes people experience Kuan Yin and Mother Mary as their energies are so similar that sometimes we can't tell the difference. And so you can invite that energy, that love and compassion from the divine mother, however you experience that. And what what I'm seeing is being infused with joy. We had the solar eclipse, right, that showed us that how the darkness can overtake the light, and they're showing you that um, it can't overtake your personal light. So tapping into things that bring you joy, the creative pursuits that bring you joy, taking time to find things that make you laugh. Laughter is one of the best things because when you're laughing, um, you have that boost so that you're not noticing any stress or depression energy or heaviness or um, density in the vibration around you. Um, and so I totally invite that in. And then when you feel their connection and that flooding of the joy, share it because so many people are in need, in deep need of some joy. Um, and maybe that's just putting, cute, funny things on your Facebook posts. Maybe it's um, being a ray of sunshine to people in your area, holding the door for somebody at the grocery store who's got their hands full with little ones or who's older and is struggling. Like all of those things can just bring joy without us even really trying, right? So I invite you to do that, and I hope to see you again next week. Thanks for coming. Oh, you're so welcome, Michelle. I so enjoyed being here for you tonight. Thank you. Ah, hi, Miss Julie. How you doing? Of course. Let's give you a card tonight. This is an interesting one. It's purple. So it says responsibility. And don't go into the adulting thing, that type of responsibility. This is more about your sixth chakra. So what it says on the back is do what feels right for you above all else. It is impossible to please all parties in the present situation. You have responsibility only for your own life and actions. Others must take responsibility for themselves. And what I'm seeing, I want to point out, because I don't know if you can see it very well, but there is this brilliant star. Yeah, it's really hard to see on the camera, in the center of her forehead. And so what I'm getting for you is that there's so many times where we step in and assist other people, but then they don't try to assist themselves. And that's actually disempowering for them. And it is exasperating for us when we're in that place. So, in terms of taking responsibility just for yourself and not for others, it's do what feels right to you. Do what aligns with your soul's purpose. If you're not where you want to be, then find where you want to be. Lots of times we let money be our driving force, and that's not always aligned with spirit. But when we're aligned with doing what we love and how we love to do it, the abundance will follow as long as we trust. And in that place, we just take responsibility for our own joy and our own happiness. We don't wait for others to make us happy. We do it for ourselves. It's that whole divine empowered feminine energy that is like, you've got this. You can buy yourself flowers if you want flowers. You can shower yourself with love and attention. We often think somebody else holds the key, but truly we do. um, and I feel like there's something at work where you're being put in a place where you're having too much responsibility that you're not actually getting paid for, maybe something like that. So distance yourself from that as soon as you can and set some boundaries, um, and just be responsible for what you're supposed to be. So there you go, my friend. Thank you for being here. Glad to see you, and hope you come again next time. Adulting is overrated. I think we all agree. Oh, thank you, Mary. You have a wonderful week too. Ah, hi, Stacy. Love having you here. I'm very happy to hold space anytime you want it. Ah, thank you, Deanna. Love your cat. Oh, all right. Would you like a card? Let's see. What do we got for you today? Ooh, this one's neat. So your card is New Direction. And look at that, heart on fire, and her third eye, just that beautiful star. So two in a row where that third eye is a beautiful star. And the back is a golden yellow, which is a little more soul chakra than third. Um, Life may seem like a whirlwind at the moment, yet there is divine order to the present circumstance. What may appear as chaos is often angelic forces of the universe at work. After the storm clears, you will be steered in a new direction, a time of renewed health, joy, and abundance. Nice. And I am seeing a new direction, like a pivot. Maybe you're going to be offering different services than you have. Maybe it's a change of scenery. Maybe you're going to move. But it feels like a fresh new Deanna is going to come out. And as she blooms in the summer, um, it'll feel like you've come home. It'll have that home feeling that you belong and that you're loved and that you're relaxed. Um, so if you're thinking of anything, shifting anything, um, I highly encourage it because the angels are putting that in your path. And if you don't see it yet, keep your eyes and your ears open over the next couple of weeks because it's very close by. That new step is very close, and yeah, it feels and seems very great. And I also see that as you do it, your heart energy that you heal with and you do your work with will expand exponentially. So that's well worth it. We can use all that extra love on the planet right now. All right, Deanna, thanks for joining us again. Have a great week. Ah, Julie, nice to have you. Ooh, I like this card too. Another golden card. So this card is the artist. And you can see there's a symbol on his throat and on his third eye and even across the face. And so it says on the back, you hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. And this golden color is very much about the manifestation chakra. It's where we have a deeper rather than just our second chakra. It's connecting to the second chakra of our higher self. And so when we allow our artist to tap into the divinity, everything that flows through us is pure creation energy. And whether we like it or not is irrelevant. It's about the experience. So what I'm seeing is, um, you know, if you are writing, because I know sometimes you write poetry, um, just allowing the words to flow without censor. You can always go back and edit it to have the rhythm and the flow that you want, but it's just letting the flow come out. And you can do it about something nonsensical. It doesn't have to be anything or mean anything, but your soul's artist needs to come out. And if you need to do it by creating something, like a sacred drum, or if you need to create um, a new section of your garden, but it really does feel like it's writing or artistry. Um, maybe even making paintings or something like that. But I keep seeing the writing, so I have a feeling it's in line with the poetry that you've done. But the channel energy wants to flow through you. So your higher self's artistic creator wants to flow through you. So let it, because it allows us to tap into that peaceful joy place, and it happens with ease and grace. It's never difficult. It's only when our thinking brain is in the way that um, it can be difficult. So get to it. We need your artists to come out. And yeah, I look forward to that. So have a great rest of your day and hope you have a nice week. Rachel, welcome. Oh, nice. This is a different one. So this card is the renewal card. And it's kind of orange in color, which is your second chakra. So it says on the back, rest, switch off the mind. A short holiday would do you a world of good at this time. A change of scenery results in renewed clarity and a sense of purpose. And you might be on vacation right now, because I know a lot of people had time off for Patriots Day, and others who are connected to the school systems have the week off. So what I'm seeing for you is that that vacation kind of energy, and not just rest, and the play. The play renews us. That the time to be our inner child, to laugh, and I can see you going to Six Flags and riding on the rides, and playing with the characters, and singing and laughing and joking with friends, and just allowing that type of energy to renew you. And then maybe also taking a couple days where it's just, you know, you and the peacefulness outside, or maybe taking a trip somewhere where you can just breathe for a little while and disconnect to be able to reconnect. Because lots of times we need to turn off our electronics. We need to really just set that boundary of like, I need some time to refill my batteries. And when we see the snake energy, snakes shed their skin when it's like time to move forward and time to grow. You just release the old skin like you're changing clothes. And so that also can be part of the renewal process and the transformation. So that also seems really nice and good. And make sure that you fill that renewal energy with a lot of laughter and a lot of joy, because yeah, your inner child's so ready for that. All right. Thank you for joining us, hon. You're very welcome, Julie. I'm glad you were able to be with us tonight. All right, Rob. Of course, we've got a card for you. Well, nice one to end. So this is the Christos card, the Christ card. And this is the higher third eye. My terminology was getting lost. The seventh sense. You are eternally loved and held within the palm of creation. Feel my presence beside you, my dear friend, for I am always with you. You are always in my heart. And the Christ consciousness energy is a particular vibration. And whether you connect with Christ or whether you connect with Buddha or Krishna, it doesn't matter. But it's that allowing in that you are a son of the divine, and that as such you're always brothers with that energy. And nice, thank you. And so, you know, when you are looking for friendship, guidance, don't be afraid to call on that energy. Sometimes we feel like we should wait unless it's an emergency. But the Christ consciousness energy is really about tapping into our highest information, our highest wisdom. It's like going to the head of the department. You know, bypassing, and going to the head so that, you get clear, concise direction when you need it. And the door is always open and there are no restrictions. So don't be afraid to really step into that and call that in. And as you do that, notice what needs to realign for you to keep the door open. Because sometimes it means like we need to discard some habits that haven't been very helpful, or yeah, it's mostly habits. I'm seeing like habits. Sometimes we fall out of the rhythm of doing our spiritual rituals, or we need to create new ones because we've been doing them on automatic pilot for a while. And so, calling that energy in, maybe even like creating a new altar. If you haven't done it in a while, like having that new intention of connecting to the highest energy quickly and easily is what I'm hearing. So that's great. I hope that works for you. So thank you, everyone. Rob signals the end of our evening. Oh, thank you. You have a beautiful week too. Blessings to you too, Deanna. Nice to have you here. So I'm going to end up our show. that the Christ energy was a little interesting for me. So again, we were using the Spirit Oracle deck in case you missed that. And I really invite you to connect to us through our YouTube channel here on Trinity Temple of Sacred Wisdom. If you would, subscribe and like. You'll know when we're coming live. We have some new shows that are coming in the next couple of weeks. So I'm excited to bring that to you as well. And yeah, if you need any assistance, like us on our Facebook page, reach out by messenger. And I'd be happy to be of assistance on your spiritual journey. So yeah, I look forward to seeing you all again next week. And with that, it's just bye for now.